Nobody seems to care about the fix that I'm in, so it's time the true story of my life will spin. I've had no father since I was a child. I was reared by a mother who drove me wild. You have to do anything I tell you to do. Any disobedience will come to rue. She said it would bring me a life of strife if I ever dated or dared to take a wife. She'd say, "A boy's mother is his only true friend, and if you forget that, my life you will end." And so, since I didn't want her to be gone, I obeyed her and grew up very much alone. But her rules for me she didn't abide, and then a second marriage she had tried. Her new mate made my life a living hell, and then he spent all of her money on a motel. Norman will do all the work, he said. Clean rooms, clean showers, and make all the beds. The motel made bushels of money at first, then what happened was about the worst. A highway was built to bypass the town. Then only a few travelers did come around. The lack of customers made him get mean. Lazy Norman doesn't keep the rooms clean. My mother backed up his talk so tough, until finally I had heard quite enough. I decided what it was I had to do, and quickly and quietly I killed those two. But afterwards I felt like a louse, so I pretended she was still in the house. I found that it made me feel better when I imitate her voice to the letter. When a pretty girl would take a room for the night, I found it put me in a state of delight. If she gave any encouragement to me, the face of my mother I began to see. "Norman, that girl is just such a whore. Why did you let her come in the door?" My mother's words I just had to obey. To remain alive, I couldn't let her stay. Nobody will know she was ever here. I dumped her in the swamp so near. I did that very way, time after time, till it didn't seem much like a crime. The day finally came, and luck ran out. The sheriff took me in without a doubt. "Norman, I've learned about your sin. Now be prepared. Prison time to begin." The psychiatrist found out that it wasn't me, but that mother did the murders, you see. While I was wearing a wig and a dress, to those horrors my mother, she did confess.